Young people who tragically learned the dangers of distracted driving took their personal stories to Ballston Spa High School this morning for an emotional and teachable moment on being responsible behind the wheel.
A lot of kids our age think that they're invincible, and they don't realize that this could happen to anybody.
Matt Hardy was a senior at Shenendehowa when he survived a horrible crash that killed his girlfriend and his buddy. Bailey Wind was in that car with him when their friends died.
Drinking and driving has become a huge problem. Not only drinking and driving, but texting and speeding have become a huge problem. And I hope just kids realize that and make the right choices and think before they act.
The two appeared at a Ballston Spa High School assembly aimed at reminding students of the responsibility they carry when they get behind the wheel.
I hope I can have an impact on them, and hopefully they're moved by our story.
That story began on the Nrothway on December 1st, 2012, when 23-year-old Dennis Drue rear-ended the car they were in at a high rate of speed and killed Shen students Stewart and Deanna Rivers. Drue later pleaded guilty to 58 counts that included aggravated vehicular homicide and DWI. Wind needed several surgeries for her injuries.
I'm just still honored that even after a year and a half after the accident has happened, all the support that I still continually get, it's unbelievable.
Carrie Liedl was 14 when she was mowed down by a drunk driver and killed as she walked alongside the road to her home in Milton. Her sister Courtney also spoke.
I want to leave knowing that that's one more person who won't be risking their life or who won't be risking somebody else's life by doing these horrible things.
Tyler Bellick had a very different story to tell. He's living with the consequences of having been a drunk driver, a stigma he will carry his whole life.
A lot of times kids say it'll never happen to me. I'm never going to kill somebody. I'm never going to, end up with a criminal record. I'm just being a kid. I'm being a teenager. And that's not really the reality. I have a strike on my record for the rest of my life.
By the way, we were asked not to film the actual presentation. Today's program was put on by the teen driver safety educators at Saratoga County's Cornell Cooperative Extension. It was also run in conjunction with the CBS 6 No Tech Zone program and will be at the high school all day tomorrow and Friday to speak to students about the dangers of distracted driving.